Hey girl, I want to kiki a little bit, yeah? Now you know I'm a huge fan and I'm a huge proponent of white boy winter, but there are some white men that you should not be engaging with, and I want to go through the top 5 that I think you should not give the time of day to, okay? Girl, so the first white guy you should never give the time of day to is a white guy with no lips, girl. Number 1, this scares me. Number 2, a guy with no lips literally cannot kiss you. And if he can't kiss you, he can't be a good boyfriend or husband. Number 3, guys with no lips, they lie. I feel like because there are no lips, like the lies just fall out, girl. They just fall, yeah? And in my experience, the white guys with no lips tend to be more racist. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that's been your experience as well. But white men with no lips, no, no, no. So the second set of white guys that I want you to avoid during this white boy winter are the white chocolates. And I know for many of you, that is your flavor white, girl. That's the only white that you can do. But girl, please understand that most of these guys are players and they have a lot of women chasing after them. So they're not really trying to get to know women at a deeper level for the most part. Like, quiet as it's kept, girl, many of them don't even know themselves, no shade. Now, the third kind of white guy that I want you to stay away from is the white guy that only is into predominantly white sports. Now, I know a lot of you are scared to date white guys because you think that they're gonna inflict some sort of harm or danger. Girl, these predominantly white sports are like KKK rallies, no shade. So if he is into hockey and lacrosse and that's all he deals with, he doesn't deal with any basketball, any football, anything else, girl. If he prefers the winter sports over the summer sports, that is a red flag for me. Run away immediately. The fourth kind of white guy that I want you to avoid while dating in this white boy winter are what I call the Nepo whites. Now, if he has like a third or a fourth at the end of his name, if he's John the third, John the fourth, girl, if he is a legacy, if his dad is very powerful, he is probably rebelling against his family and dating a black girl because he wants attention and knowing full well that his family is not going to accept her. So don't fall into this trap. As someone who has gone to boarding schools and top institutions, we got a lot of these legacies, these Nepo babies that will do this, but will not truly take you seriously. So don't engage with them, okay? Robin Thicke is a good example of this. And now finally, last but not least, any white man that gives you a compliment about your skin is giving Silence of the Lambs. Danger, danger, stranger danger. Run away immediately. Scary. That is fetishism. That is not a compliment. And I want you to run away as quickly as possible. Now, it's tricky because a lot of white men will give you a compliment about your hair, but if they give you a compliment about your skin, it's creepy territory. So avoid these white men as well. Now, I hope this list was really helpful for you as you're navigating your white boy winter. Let me know in the comments other white men that we need to avoid so that you can have your best white boy winter ever. Hope you had fun.
Anwar White is a viral dating coach that has been giving Black women advice on how to land success in the dating and relationship market. Truth be told, there is a huge market there since so many men and women struggle in today's world to find love and success. But based upon the dating advice that he just offered about white men, I'm trying to figure out which white men are left. Like, pretty much describe the entirety of the white male population. White men with no lips, I mean, right there, you eliminate a large portion of the community. Then they can't like winter sports. I mean, they can't come from a legacy school. They can't be on some wannabe wankster Malibu's Most Wanted vibes. Like, they can't compliment dark skin. I mean, literally, which white men are left? Who are they? Where are they? They've all been eliminated based upon his criteria. While I think this video was meant to be a mixture of comedy and truth, a lot of ladies were obviously eating it up. But I wanted to see whether or not his advice sounded reasonable by asking one of my white friends what they thought about his dating advice, and whether or not it seemed logical or made sense. I mean, while Black folks can talk all they want about what it means to get along with white folks, or date white people, who better to talk about white people than the women who grew up around them, came from them, and dated them? So when I asked my white friend, she was actually disturbed and perplexed and quite confused. And you know why? Because it just sounded ridiculous. And that's because it is. Here's what she had to say.
What's sad about this video is that there are people I know who are following him like, is he giving advice to women as a gay man? This guy is annoying to me. When I see stuff like this, Emily Queso, you have to be stupid to blow up and be respected on social media. This is demonic.
It's all ridiculous. I mean, listen, I'm not mad at Anwar White for getting the money, but I do personally think it's insane for a straight woman to ask a gay man how to land a relationship with straight men, because coming from a gay male perspective is very different than coming from a straight male perspective. So the kinds of advice that a gay man gives will not totally land. And if they do work, they will likely work at attracting the kind of men who themselves are on the spectrum or have more feminine qualities. And who knows, that's maybe what ladies are into. Who knows? But it's actually better to speak to straight men about dating straight men, or women who are actually married to them. But truth be told, there was no market for lesbians or studs giving men advice on how to land women. And there is a reason for that. Because it doesn't make sense. The logic does not apply at all. But for some reason, it seems to work for women. Honestly, I think women like to listen to gay men about dating because gay men offer them male validation. The male validation that a lot of ladies intrinsically need, even if they don't acknowledge it or admit it or deny it. They need social validation on some level. They desire male validation on some level. So a gay man offers that. But a gay man comes in a more feminine demeanor that women can also relate to. Pure masculinity is often seen as aggressive, oppressive, and abusive in our society, so women are actually scared of it. Even if they are attracted to it, they still may fear it. So a feminine man is the perfect cross of offering male validation, but doing it in a way that a woman can relate to and doesn't cause her to face her fear of masculinity or lack of trust for masculine men. But if a woman never addresses her fear or her misandry or her distrust of masculinity, it's going to be really hard for that woman to be able to have the kind of healthy, satisfying relationships she may inwardly, secretly desire. Women who really want real men will be better off listening to them and learning how to understand and respect masculinity. But y'all, those are my thoughts. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. Leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening if you've gotten this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.